Welcome to Edirne.
Edirne is located about 2.5 hours from Istanbul by car, near the borders with Greece and Bulgaria. It's a bright day here, and although we arrived a bit later in the morning around 11 a.m., we were ready to explore this historic city full of culture, architecture and flavor, beginning from Tahmis Square. It's already quite lively with people walking around and the smell of the food starting to fill the streets. As we head toward Eski Cami or the Old Mosque,
Neli var?
I spotted a man selling Osmanlı macunu, a colorful Ottoman candy with flavors like strawberry, vanilla, kiwi and lemon. They even offer lemon juice to drizzle on top for a tangy twist.
I'm in Grand Edirne Mosque Eski Cami from 15th century. One of its remarkable features is dome with 999 different motifs. Also, I really love its calligraphy design all over the mosque inside. Let's take a look.
These massive calligraphy black Arabic letters are not just decorative, they are powerful verses and names of Allah, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and early caliphs. The contrast of the dark ink on light stone flowing across the walls creates a feeling that's hard to put into words. You can't help but slow down, take a breath, and simply take it all in.
The mosque has 9 domes supported by 8 massive pillars, creating large open space. And this is the cover of the Kabe. Ay çok pardon. This is the cover of the Kabe. I didn't want to leave the mosque. It's so beautiful. But we have another one, which is the biggest one. This is the oldest mosque in Edirne from early 15th century. And now we are heading to Grand Selimiye Mosque, built by architect Mimar Sinan, to catch the noon prayer performance. And it's right across the street. Look. Ooh, everyone is waiting. Evet. Thank you.
As we walked through the Selimiye Mosque Square, the ezan, the call to prayer, began to echo through the air. We passed through the bustling bazaar area of the mosque complex, where I saw shops with all sorts of local souvenirs like Edirne towels, magnets, and handmade soaps with fruity scents. These are soap.
Koklar mısınız? Aldığınız her meyve gerçek meyve gibi kokuyor ve içindeki çekirdek orijinal meyve çekirdeği.
iyi fikir.
Evet,
He
söyle.
says it has a real
Deneyin
seed
elmayı.
of the peach. Apple, yeah. You smell apple. Well, artificial, but it's like
I couldn't stay too long though. I rushed towards the mosque to catch the noon prayer performance. I knew this was a special moment I didn't want to miss.
Namaz. Kapıdan gir soldaki
Well, things didn't quite go as I expected. The mosque was under renovation and there was only a small area open for prayer. Still, of course, it was a special moment to be there.
Unfortunately, it is under construction. For a long time, they say it's gonna end of the year in 2025, but we'll see. I don't know. You cannot see much, just a little space to pray. So it's kind of a reason to come back for us. We are visiting Turkish Islamic Art Museum next to Selimiye Mosque.
This museum is a hidden gem in Edirne, showcasing incredible examples of Ottoman craftsmanship, weaponry, calligraphy, textiles, glass, woodwork, costumes, and jewelry.
Look at these beautiful leather bags. These Zemzem bottles, they are made of dried cloves.
All telling the story of centuries of Islamic art and culture.
Looks like they were cooking in big amounts when you see this pot, but they have smaller ones too. All looks like copper. People in the Ottoman times were usually eating bulgur wheat, comparing to the palace people eating rice. And I see all the beans here, chickpeas, green peas, lentils, erişte pasta, white beans, and this looks like couscous, I'm not sure.
After taking a moment in the peaceful inner yard and snap some photos with the stunning Selimiye Mosque behind us, we headed over to the Archaeology and Ethnography Museum. It's just a short 3-4 minute walk from the mosque complex. The museum is a fascinating mix of ancient artifacts and cultural exhibits showcasing Edirne's history from prehistoric times to the Ottoman period and beyond.
It's beautiful time to visit because Edirne is very hot during the summer. And look at this beautiful tree. I don't know its name, but it looks gorgeous. It smells absolutely beautiful and it's like leylak. I don't know, you tell me if you know.
After a quick pause, we headed back to Tahmis Square, eager to find the best place in Edirne to try tava ciğeri, a local delicacy of fried liver that's a must try here. We found a huge line at the most famous spot for tava ciğeri, so I asked the people waiting if it was worth it.
Geçen sene bekledik, hiç de pişman olmadım ya. Bir de erken doydum diye de üzüldüm ya.
Olabilir, evet. Teşekkürler. Bir bakalım mı, görelim orayı. Gelmez mi ya?
Bunun arkasında sıranızda kalın dediler.
Bir yerine bakalım. Ne kadar sürer tahmini sıra?
Sonuna geçse 20-25 dakika. En fazla da.
Yok, bekliyorlar orada ya, boş ver. Şimdi As you saw the line, it was too crowded. They said you can wait up to like 30 minutes. Then they offered us a place without waiting because my daughter's still having a little bit problem. But then I didn't want to do that because we will be in front of the line, in front of them. We are looking for another place to try.
takip et. Oktay abi, Oktay abi.
The second place we checked without realizing was the same restaurant we visited over 13 years ago.
Biz buna mı gelmiş?
I asked if I could film while they were frying the liver.
Biz şeyle alakalı bir şeysin ama.
Nerede o?
They said you cannot film while frying the liver, so I decided to skip that place too.
Psikolojim bozuldu. Kazım ve İlhan Usta.
Luckily, my daughter found a nearby spot with great reviews and a more relaxed vibe.
We are walking through pedestrian, if I'm saying correctly, road. Along the side we have shops, and we are looking for another small eatery specializes in ciğer tava. My daughter found from Google. We're gonna check that.
It turned out to be just what we were looking for.
Gel bakalım hadi, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Çekebilir miyim? Mahsur var mı? Elinize sağlık. Baharat da var galiba.
Baharat yok efendim.
Öyle mi?
Sadece bol suyla yıkanıyor diğer başka bir şey.
Suyla yıkanıyor.
Bol suyla yıkanıyor, evet. Suyla yıkandığı için güzel hale getiriyor. Evet, servis geldi. Tamam.
So that's how he does it. There is liver finely sliced after it is coated with flour. It is deep fried and then ready to serve with peppers.
Kaç tane?
İki porsiyon.
İki tane veriyorsunuz.
Evet. Çakma. Mehmet Yaşin gelmiş.
Bir mi? Ama bir saniye.
Okay, finally we are tasting the famous Edirne ciğeri. These are dry peppers. We have only 3 of them, but probably they are hot. That's why they just put 3. If you want, you can have more, I believe. And we have some tomatoes, onions as a side, and beautiful fresh bread. And our ciğer, 200 grams. Show you. Okay, let's have Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You have to shake the ayran. It is very soft, doesn't have any spice, but you add from here, as my daughter does now. We have kekik, thyme. Here it is. And some pul biber. Güzel. O yüzden az koyuyorlar. Bundan niye koyduk ki? Bununla yiyecektik. The peppers are very hot but delicious. It has its own taste. It seems like less on the table, but it is very hearty meal. You get the taste of the liver very well. Değil mi? Ciğerin tadını alıyorsun. Bir sürü bir şey yok ama gerek var mı?
Biraz patates bazen diyor ya, o olabilir ama
My daughter says normally we at home fry a potato with it and it goes really well. But this is like a meal that you fill yourself with the main dish only, kind of.
İçerik ayran, doğru mu efendim?
Evet,
700 lira efendim.
tamam.
Var mı efendim?
Evet. Kazım Usta siz misiniz?
Kazım Usta
Evet,
benim.
memnun oldum.
Sağ ol kardeşim. Buyurun kutlayalım. Sizler nereden geliyorsunuz?
İstanbul,
Hoş geldin.
benim yemek kanalım var.
Öyle mi?
Evet.
Edirne ilçesi 62
İlk,
yıl oldu.
evet, ilk sizsiniz maşallah. Maşallah. İlhan Bey. Ha, o oğul, babadan oğula. Çok güzel, çok güzel. Elinize sağlık. Hayrabolu'yu yemedik. We had our ciğer tava at the first ciğer tava restaurant in Edirne. from Kazım and İlhan Usta. It was nice, but they are very busy. Family business. They are father and son. Look behind me, since we are close to Bulgaria, they write everything in 2 languages. It's interesting.
Well, we had planned to try Hayrabolu tatlısı somewhere else afterward, but on our walk back we couldn't find another place serving it. Later I learned it's usually served in liver restaurants, so we must have missed our chance this time.
Hayrabolu buralarda.
Waffle sırası mı? What?
Now looks like in this city you have to wait on the line for everything. Here they are waiting for waffle. Merak ettim de. Ha, değişik görünüyor. Tamam, afiyet olsun. Ha, evet. Ona bak. Ona alabilir. Pardon, şöyle geçelim.
Tadına bakabilirsiniz. Tavalı kurabiyesi, badem ezmemiz var şöyle.
Back at Tahmis Square, we ended with a sweet treat, tasting and picking up some of Edirne's local specialties.
O devai miske bakabilir miyim?
Şöyle kıvamlı bir şey. Kaşıkla yiyebilirsiniz. Süte karıştırıp içebilirsiniz. Süte karıştırdığınızda birebir salep gibi oluyor.
This is called devai misk.
Buranın patentli üründür. Çiğ badem suyu şekerden yapılıyor. İçinde başka hiçbir şey yok.
Almond paste, special for this region. Margarinli mi? It's afternoon prayer time. I'm trying to catch the performance at the below eski mosque.
It is not necessary to pray exactly with the imam. There is a time range for each prayer, but I really enjoy being there during the prayer time. The calm recitation, the peaceful atmosphere, it helps your soul relax within a busy day.
So far, I loved being here in Edirne. I thought like half a day would be enough. We didn't come as early as we planned, but it's really beautiful. In order to feel the city, you have to be calm. When you visit this mosque, for example, stay inside, don't rush. This is something I cannot always do because I'm planning my next stop and then filming, taking photos with my daughter. We try to feel the moment, but it is not always possible. It is very beautiful, my friends. You have to come. We couldn't see the Selimiye Mosque. It is under renovation, but even this mosque is so beautiful to spend around here and then come back again always. We are now heading to the third big mosque, which is in the same area again and looks beautiful. I'm gonna show you in a moment. We bought from the desserts. I didn't want to get kavala cookies because it has margarine in it, and I know how to do it. It is very similar to the ones I bake, so we're gonna make it at home together.
Before heading to the Meriç River for sunset view and historic Karaağaç neighborhood, we made one more stop, Burmalı or the Three Balcony Mosque. I know it might seem like a lot of mosques in one day, but each one is truly remarkable in its own way. These structures have stood here for centuries. This one was built in the mid-15th century and they are all within walking distance, making it easy to explore the city's rich spiritual and architectural heritage. Its name comes from the unique minaret with 3 separate balconies spiraling up, something quite rare for its time. Even more fascinating, each balcony has its own internal staircase, allowing people to ascend without crossing paths. It's a beautiful example of early Ottoman innovation in mosque architecture.
The exterior is more gorgeous looking than the inside. So beautiful. Since sun is setting, the lights are also making it even more stunning.
Now it's time to leave the city center and head toward one of Edirne's most iconic views, the Meriç River and the historical Ottoman Bridge, just in time for sunset. As we made our way through the busy streets, we passed by little shops and market stalls. I spotted some local cheeses that looked really tempting. Edirne is known for them, but unfortunately we didn't have enough time to explore. We continued walking to our car, parked in a free municipal lot, a nice convenience, and after about a 10-minute drive, we arrived first at the Tunca, then reached beautiful Mecidiye Bridge and Meriç River. The Meriç River, also known as Maritsa, is one of the longest rivers in the Balkans. It forms part of the natural border between Turkey and Greece. It's especially beautiful at sunset. The Mecidiye Bridge we are on was built in 19th century. With its graceful arches stretching across the water, it is not only a great place for a stroll, but also a perfect spot to take in the view as the sun sets behind the city.
My friends, behind me you see the world's largest frying pan. Actually, they cooked 600 kilograms of fried liver in this pan to set a world record in Guinness.
Our last stop was the Karaağaç district, just a 4-minute drive from the Meriç River. It's a charming neighborhood known for its peaceful cafes tucked under leafy trees and its historic train station, now home to Trakya University.
Unfortunately, it is closed. We didn't know we can visit inside anyways.
That's one more reason to come back. After a full day exploring mosques, museums and local flavors, Edirne truly left us with beautiful memories. It's a city where history, culture and everyday life come together in such a meaningful way. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to Turkish Food and Travel for more stories and flavors from Turkey. See you in the next adventure.